Good morning, traders. Welcome to the Showdown. You're in the Showdown. I have FxBigDog join me where we do some live trading for you guys that are new. We use our Pip Hunter tool, implement live trades, and show you how we use this tool and how it manages positions for us. So we're going to get started right after this. All right, welcome back. Welcome back. For those that are new, if you guys are brand new, go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel and smash the like button. We do these live sessions every Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So welcome if you are new. How you doing, Big Dog? Welcome to the Showdown.
Thank you, Cameron, for bringing me back in here to the show. And really feel pumped this morning as we got some data coming out this morning. Jobs came out for the US and Canada, both positive. And one is we think that the Canadians will be pretty happy with the results. And I think we're going to see some stronger move in the Canadian dollar. But I don't believe that the US dollar data is really reflecting what is currently happening. So I don't think we're going to see the market continue its dollar move today. I think we're going to see a turnaround to the downside, and that's going to create great opportunity. So good to be here. Excuse the background. We're busy doing some changes here. It's going to be looking pretty sweet when we're done. But getting the background set up here for our broadcasting. So a lot of work been done here in the office. New lights, new everything, new desktop, new you name it. It's all new. So looking forward to some trading today, Cam.
All right, let's just get to it. We got all pairs available besides the CAD Swiss. So we have 4 pairs available, and we're holding 8 positions here in the CAD Swiss.
How many positions in CAD Swiss?
We're holding 8, and we're
Yeah, we
long.
got 5 positions,
We
right?
got that dip in the CAD Swiss, so we've gone ahead and
Right. What is
got
that
it
break even point on the CAD Swiss right now?
at 65.98.
65.98. No, that's not the break even, is it?
Mm-hmm.
65.98. So we're in the money on that trade.
65.98 on the CAD Swiss. We're holding long.
Hold on a second. Yeah, CAD Swiss
65.
98. Okay, got you. Sorry, my bad. Okay, yeah, you're right. 65.98. Okay, sweet. All right, so we got other 4 pairs to go ahead and trade. Hey, by the way, traders, I'm going to bring in a bonus trade today. I'll have a bonus trade. We'll take the 4 trades. We'll go ahead and play some trades, but I'm going to give everyone a bonus trade now. I've got a lot of Latin American clients that are following my bonus trades. And if you're not one of those traders, then why not check out my Telegram channel, FxBigDog Telegram channel. And in my Telegram channel, I do throw in some bonus trades. All right. And so I will be sending out a bonus trade today. Normally I do it on a Monday, Tuesday, and on a Thursday. That's when I normally go ahead and throw out some bonus trades. And I'm going to do a bonus trade this morning. Either it's going to be on the Aussie New Zealand dollar or it's going to be on the pound US dollar. And you can follow me inside my Telegram channel. Just like here at Traders Network Club, all our trades that we place here in the show will be placed in our Telegram channel. So you guys got to get connected, right? Check out the description down below. You get both Telegram channels, FxBigDog channel, as well as the Traders Network Club channel as well. And traders, if you're not a member of the VIP memberships, guys, you got to take a look at it. There is so much value. I listen to all these students on a day-to-day basis. Man, let me tell you something. I just love our community. Traders Network Club community is just an absolute bomb. All right, you smiling, Cameron?
Oh, sorry, Gary McDonald here in the Discord just commented in the chat there. Said Cam and Big Dog, watch the wedding video. Very nice, all white. Big Dog can groove.
Got some moves, buddy. I got some moves. All right, yeah. Yes, I actually by accident it seemed to have popped up on the Telegram channel, so you're gonna get a lot of people viewing your wedding video. Yeah. So this is the deal. We did have some jobs coming out today. We had some Canadian jobs and we had some US jobs, both showing positive gain. Not thinking that I don't believe that the US data that's coming out today is really good because this is the reason. All right. The first thing, number one, the Canadians cut they've seen a little drop in the inflation numbers, Cam, right? So it's not a little drop in the inflation numbers. But then they went ahead and cut the interest rate this week, 25 basis point. Now, the only reason this is the thing that I'm trying to get my head around, right? The only reason why you would cut interest rates is if we're at the benchmark that they're looking at, which is 2%, which by the way, we're not there, it's at 2.9. And then the other reason why you'd cut interest rates is if the inflation numbers coming down too fast and they want to slow that down, you would go ahead and cut interest rates. Both of them are not happening. Why the heck did we get a rate cut this week? I have absolutely no idea. But it's not just them, it's all central banks. The European Central Bank also made a decision to go ahead and cut also 25 basis point. Absolutely blows my mind why it's been done. Now, next week we have CPI numbers coming out for the US, and we also have the rate decision coming out as well. That's both going to happen on Wednesday. 8:30 is the CPI number, and then at 2 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, it's going to be the rate decision. Now, this is the thing, Cameron, that I'm struggling with, right? I'm struggling with the fact that if we look at the job numbers coming out today, it's positive for the Canadians. So they cut interest rates, and again, I'm not sure why. Jobs are on the rise. That's going to create more spending. So in the little drop, the 0.1% drop that we saw in inflation, what does that really mean? It just means that it's just a little dip. It's not a trend of the market of the inflation numbers going down. It's just a little dip. It could be a manipulation, or it could be another revised number next month. That's the thing here. We're getting too many revised numbers. A lot of the times, if you actually take a look at the data, all right, that's been reported, somebody's going to be fired. Absolutely, somebody has to be fired because the inflation numbers that we're currently seeing coming out isn't really good. All right, the inflation numbers is not great at all. And so when I look at this stuff, man, I'm just like, oh gosh, somebody's got to be fired, man. Absolutely, because I'm sure that next month we're going to see the inflation numbers be revised, and it's going to be up from where it was, and it's not going to be the real number, and things are going to be different again. We're going to see some different movements in the market. So, with that being said, let's take a look and see what's going on with the market technically, because that's probably the only thing that we can trust right now. And also, traders, I'm going to say this: don't buy in onto long-term outlooks for two. I mean, sometimes traders go ahead and they trade short-term, but they're looking at the long-term and they go, well, I'm good because of the long-term direction, but they trade the markets differently. We have a unique way of trading the markets where we can be wrong but still right. And that's the important part right now when the markets are so volatile and so sort of indecisive of where they're going. You've got to really, figure out a good strategy around the market environment that we're trading into, right? You have to. You cannot, and I'm just going to say this, right? If you come to a football game and you're playing against men, your game plan is going to be a lot different than if you go to a football game and you're playing against women. Just saying. I'm not trying to be a chauvinist, but I'm just saying that's just what it is. There's going to be a different strategy. There has to be, all right? And the same thing coming to the party right here when you're looking at the markets, right? If the markets are going to be slightly different, if the environment's going to be different, we've got to change the way we look at the market. We've got to trade the market differently. We can't trade what we did last year and think things are going to be still good this year. We have to change it up. So this is why getting involved in the community, talking amongst each other as traders, and really just building each other up and strengthening each other, because I watched a little bit of the Planet of the Apes, and what they do is they go, apes stronger together. All right, they stronger together. So we're like apes. I'm not saying you're apes. What I'm saying, we're stronger together. All right, we're stronger together. Why? Because we can lift each other up. When one goes down, we lift each other, build it up. So make sure that you guys get involved in a community. All right, you're there to help each other, build each other up. And trust me, in our community, we have a strict rule: zero negative chatter. which means if you've got something that you want to vent out, do a one-on-one with myself, Cameron, or whatever, but don't go ahead and vent out with everyone and try and pull everyone down because you're upset about a trade. All right, we all get upset. We've all got problems in our lives. We get it. We don't bring that to the community. We only uplift and speak positive about things that are happening in the market. That's the only way we move forward. All right. It is Freaky Friday, right? I get you to do that on a Friday. So, all right, let's go ahead and to look at some trade opportunities because I'm sure you didn't want to listen to me all day. I'm sure you guys come here to see what Cameron has to offer as well. So let's go ahead and get something going here, Cameron. So if you want to go ahead and start off with a currency pair,
Sure.
like you got some giggles coming on there, buddy.
Yeah. Well, thank you for Big Dog's Friday analogies. Let's go ahead and take a look. I mean, we had a news
Your
drive this
screen.
morning, so there was some big moves in some of these pairs, and possibly we're going to be looking for retracement. We're going to be looking for some rebalancing on these moves that we had this morning. So
All right, share
let
your
me go
screen,
ahead,
buddy.
yeah, we go ahead and share my screen.
Yeah, I'll just pop mine up for now. There we go.
And I'll take a look at the euro US dollar. Okay,
All right,
so
the floor's yours, my friend.
yeah. So the euro US dollar, I was expecting turtle soup before the news killed that this morning. We had a nice internal manipulation, and we've been bullish on the euro US dollar all week. So we still expect bullish moves here as we have a lot of buy side liquidity that's looking to get swept. We're on the buy side of the curve. Now we just seen price move, taking some sell side here. Okay, so possible manipulation all the way to this area to these lows. Don't know if the price was going to move all the way to the sell side liquidity, but we already have now this sell side being swept, and we have a nice bullish candle here looking for some imbalance. Okay, so we looking for a rebalance this insufficiency as well. So we have about just to that candle wick up top. They're about 64 pips. So we have a lot of room to this upside. This is exactly what I'm going in today, looking at the rebalancing effect here on price, right? We had this big move. We expect retracement, rebalancing. And that's all I'm going to be doing this morning is looking for the rebalance. And not only that, it's also in the direction of my daily bias here on the euro US dollar. My long-term bias is I'm bullish. I'm bullish on the euro US dollar. So I'm going to be buying on the euro US dollar. We now swept sell side. Maybe we do come back here and we see all the sell side get swept, looking for this manipulation before continuing higher, right? So we might see this get swept, and that is about 33 pips. So if I am buying right now, I'll possibly get in one position as we sweep the sell side, and I'll get in one position around here as we sweep the sell side, looking to go ahead and move to the upside, looking for that rebalancing of this price leg. And also, it's in my long term bias as we're moving bullish. So everything is facing the bias that I'm looking for bullish. So we're gonna go long here on the euro US dollar, and I'm gonna go ahead and use this Pip Hunter tool to go ahead and implement this trade by just clicking a button. And this tool will go ahead and manage those positions for me. It will go ahead and get in that second position for me at 25 pips and be looking to target 20 net pips.
All righty. Fantastic. Okay, good stuff, Cameron. Well, good. That looks pretty simple. And I like your analogy on or not analogy, but your analysis on that. And so, with that being said, traders, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and jump into the US dollar CAD. And I'm going to back up what I've been speaking about this morning in the live show. And I'll back up exactly what I'm looking at right here. At the moment right now, I've got a 1 hour time frame open right here. I noticed that we had this big bullish candle right here, but this candle before that failed to close above the previous high, which means, traders, that yes, we can get a little bit of manipulation right here as price goes ahead and tries to get above that, but I'm not going to wait for that to happen. I'm going to go ahead and actually look for price to go ahead and target because we failed to trade above this area right here. There's a great or good possibility that we are going to see price work its way back down and actually target this area right here. This is the candle range on this 1 hour, and that's the start of that rally that we had this morning on the news. And so I'm going to say that we're probably going to be seeing price, just like I've been saying, price continue to fall to the downside. So Cameron, go ahead and sell on the US dollar. And by the way, traders, you'll see something pop up in my screen right here. Go ahead and sell as soon as Cameron. I think it's going to be setting up right here. If anyone's following our Telegram channel, you will see something popping up here. Let me see if I can actually get it to show. Did you get in, Cam? Okay. All right. So actually, my bad. It's not showing because maybe I don't have the right things popped up here. So all right, it didn't show. Oh, there it is. There it is. Well, hold on. There it is, and it's there. All right, there we go. I got in at 30. Looks like 37.25. So exactly where price is at right now. All right. Now we're just chasing after 20 pips, right? We're just chasing after 20 pips on this trade. So which means that we're looking for the market to go ahead and just drop from 25 to 05. So take a look right here. There is the low. We're going to obviously look to trade below that low, and that's 16 pips. So 5 pips below that will get us to around about this level right there at 37.05. And that's really where we're looking. So we're looking for market to go ahead and take out this candle. So this candle high and low is important. And because the market sweep the high of this candle and fail to close above it, well, obviously it's still active. Let's go to a lower time frame. Let's go take a look here. So here's the lower. Here's the 1 hour right here. That's the candle high that I'm looking at right here. And notice how the markets are failing to break above that candle high right here. This candle failed. That candle failed. All these candles failed. That failed. I'm selling this one and I'm chasing after this as a short-term target. But ultimately, traders, what I'm going to be looking for is price to work his way back down to this candle low right here. And that is priced at around about 36.77. So by the end of today, my sort of projection on the US dollar CAD is that we're going to see price trading down back below 36.76 and hopefully even take out and sweep out the lows right here at 36.64. And that'll be super, super cool. Cameron, I think I'm going to be headed into profit on this ring really, really quick. Really quick.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Back at
All
you,
right.
my friend.
Yeah, let's take a look at the New Zealand CAD. And I'm holding actually sell position on New Zealand CAD. And looking at the daily here, we've now taken out this buy side, and I'm pretty bullish here on the New Zealand CAD. Now, the only thing I am short-term bearish on is this rebalancing of this price leg. So I'm looking for a rebalance, and that's when we're getting out of these positions on these sell positions we're holding. Once we get this rebalance, I'm out, okay? Because once we get a rebalance, I expect price to continue to move bullish here and possibly sweep some buy side liquidity, okay? So we're going to see, rebalancing, and as we continue to move higher, sweep. That's my bias here for the month, I would say, the New Zealand CAD. Now, that doesn't mean that we can get manipulation. Price can come back down here and sweep some sell side as we're rebalancing. And that's what I'm looking for right now. So looking at the 4 hour, right now we're actually in is this a daily? Yeah, we're in a daily fair value gap right now, okay? And we've now completely balanced this whole fair value gap. Starting to see a little bit of rejection. Let's go to the smaller time frame here. You can see it's starting to reject it a little bit here. So this is a key area now. This is where I expect this price range to rebalance, okay, to move to equilibrium. That's about 34 pips. So for just today's bias, I'm looking for this area to rebalance. Not only that, we've now filled this daily imbalance, and now I'm looking for a rebalance of this price leg before price wants to continue to move down. So my short term here on the New Zealand CAD is going to be a short term buy, as we're still looking at the daily price leg here, looking for this to continue to rebalance lower to this equilibrium. So my bias is that we're going to continue to move lower, looking to take out sell side liquidity and move back into discount area below this 50%, where we also have another daily fair value gap. So we want to see this insufficiency get rebalanced. This is the rebalance of this price leg I'm looking for, okay? But just for the short term here, as we're targeting 20 net pips, I expect to rebalance this price leg. And even if price wants to move lower, that's fine. I still expect some sort of rebalancing eventually, okay? We do have some sell side liquidity here. So I'd like to see a rebalance before price sweeps that sell side. So I am going actually with a buy on the New Zealand CAD, just for because of the news drive this morning. I'm looking for a rebalance of this price leg. That's all.
I like it. All right, that sounds pretty good. And so when Cameron goes in and place a trade, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and look at the sister pair, and that's going to be on the Aussie CAD right here. And there it is. There's Cameron's trade that's just gone in to implement. You can see there it is. If you're following us on the Discord, that's how you're going to get the order. It's going to tell you the buy order and the price that he's buying in at. Traders, remember, if we place new orders, you'll get to you'll get to see those new orders as well. But it's important that you note that we are sending out these trade ideas not because we're trying to trying to confuse you, but we are trying to make sure that we're as transparent as you can possibly be. There's not a lot of companies that are as transparent as what we are here at Traders Network Club. In fact, I do this. This is my sort of. I've done it all my life. Has been very open and transparent about the success and the draw and the downturns. So if we've seen a downturn in trading or we've seen an upturn in trading, both of them, we'll go ahead and disclose that and let you guys know how we are doing and if we feel that something's not working, we'll be completely open and honest about that as well. All right, so with this trade right here, let's go dig deeper into the setup right here. So Aussie Canadian. If I look at the long term, now we spoke about that. Look at the long term. What's important right here, traders, is that we had old buy side liquidity right at this area right here. That's where the market's at right now. I've got a fair value gap sitting over here on the daily, just below that. That price wants to go ahead and fall. If I look at the bigger picture right here, I'm looking at the market sitting inside this range. Yeah, we had a little peekaboo, which means that we had a false breakout. This is maybe could be considered to be a manipulation move. And then we saw price coming back in the range. And then it stayed in the range. And now it's gone back up to the top right here. And maybe we've gone and extended our range a little higher. And so this is definitely key. So the market's going to struggle with that. But I'm going to look at the lower time frame right here, and I'm going to go ahead and see, do I have an opportunity? Because I like the fact that Cameron's decided to go and buy on that New Zealand CAD. And so right here, I'm still banking on stronger Canadian dollar. I believe that the data that came out is going to reflect good, because think about it this way. If they cut interest rates, you're supposed to see the currency weaken. Now that we're seeing jobs on the increase, okay, jobs are good. That means that the central bank is now going, oh crap, somebody's fired. Yeah, really. What they're saying is this. Look, we just cut the interest rates. What the heck? We just cut interest rates now, and now we're seeing jobs are on the rise again. That's not good for us because inflation is going to start peaking again. And when it does, we're going to have to stop cutting interest rates and then maybe start talking about raising interest rates again if this continues. So how confused are these people? And so because of possibilities now that the central bank may not continue to cut rates and put it on hold, what's going to end up happening? It's going to strengthen the currency, all right? And so we're going to see money flowing out of high risk into cash, and that's what's going to cause the Canadian dollar to continue to strengthen, all right? So this is the deal. If we're going to see that happening right here, then that means that I should see a breakout of this level, and the market should go further down. Now, I could do like Cameron and try and trade this correction move, but I'm going to trade a little hedge against Cameron, because I think we both believe that price is going to move back down south. He's just going to trade the corrector move in today's trading, and I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to look to trade the continuation, all right? Because this candle is going to close out bearish below the previous low, which means I want to see the market continue to be bearish. Now, clearly traded, if the market shows in, let's say, Sunday, Monday trading, and it's range bound, and we don't see a lower close on the day, then maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we are going to be stuck inside this consolidation, right? I mean, it is what it is. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go down to the lower time frame right here, and I'm going to just break something down here. So traders, as you can see here, there's that fair value cap that Cameron's referring to right here, and the market's going to fill it up. That's a 27 pip rally. Now, I'm going to be okay if I get in on this 25 pip, if I re-enter back on here again, and the market does continue to head back down south. But the key thing right here is it's going to close out bearish on the day. So we're going to have a bearish bias, all right? There's no doubt about that. But the question comes back down to this. What is the market going to do when it bounces off that support or sits at that support, and Monday, Tuesday we have indecision? What's the market going to do then? But I'm going to go ahead and say this, Cameron. I'm going to go against your bias today, or at least your short-term move. Not that I don't believe it will be pushing back up again, but I want to keep a hedge against your position. And I'm going to go ahead and take on a sell right now on Aussie CAD. And again, traders, just another disclaimer right here. What we're doing here is for pure education purposes only, all right? I want to make sure that you guys understand this. What we do here is for educational purposes only. Nothing we're doing here, all right? Nothing that we're doing here is telling you what to do. We're just showing you what we're doing. If you choose to follow, you follow at your own risk. Remember, trading and investing is, of course, risky, and that you need to make sure that you absolutely know what you're doing before getting involved. All right? So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump over this bridge right now and short the Aussie Canadian dollar. All right? We said things are risky. All right, short it, Cam. And
Yep. Yep.
you
You're
should
in.
see a pop-up here on my screen to confirm the entry point here, and there should be a Telegram signal right here. Let's take a look and see if it comes up. Looks like you entered, right?
Yeah.
All right, I was probably taking its time about that. All right, all right. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next opportunity.
That's all the pairs right there. The four
Oh,
pairs that
it
we had
is.
available.
Oh, geez, this day's
Now we're
going really
holding,
quick.
like I said, we're holding the CAD Swiss
Okay.
from last Friday.
All right, let's just take a look at our positions that we have now. What are we looking at from the ones that we placed today? And by the way, stick around, traders. I've got a bonus trade for you. I want to go ahead and take a look at a bonus trade today. So stick around.
Not really much moving yet. I mean, we're just
Break even.
around 5 pips to
Okay.
break even here, so not much movement yet.
Okay. All right. All right. Cool. All right. We'll keep an eye on this. Keep an eye on the market's movement over the course of the next day. But let's go into a bonus trade here. I'm going to go ahead and put a bonus trade in. And traders, I'm going to go ahead and take a look at Aussie New Zealand dollar right here. I want to go ahead and point out something here. We're going to go to the daily first. Okay, here's the daily time frame. We've been talking about this for a while. All right, so we had the market go ahead and create this rally. We saw a break of structure right here, and then we saw the market actually go ahead and do a market structure shift. All right, so here is a market structure shift right here. There it is there. All right. And so this tells us that we're actually heading south. Now, there are some fair value gaps right here that the price still needs to fill. And we probably can see an order block sitting up here at the top. We can see some breaker blocks. So that means that there is a possible corrective move that is due before this pair continues to work us down south. Now, what's going to be key right here is this level right here at the shift. When we had displacement below there, we're probably going to see price come back up to retest this. But I would like to take a look at my lower time frame. In fact, I could even look at this. Let me see if I can go to the lower time frame. I'm going to go to the 4-hour. Now, I want to look for swings. All right. And so let's go to a swing right here. I'm going to start off at the top right here. I'm going to just go ahead and look at some swing action. And then I see there's an inside structure here. And, oh, price did not hit. Okay, this is interesting. Price did not hit my 1.618 right here. Okay, so what I want to do on the Aussie New Zealand dollar, I actually want to go ahead and buy Aussie New Zealand. Now, I might be late at the party, all right? But I want to go ahead and buy it. If I look at the daily time frame on this, and let's just take some technical analysis out and just look at candlestick. We can see here that the reason why I want to buy is because we do have this bearish candle closeout right here, and then price closed out with indecision. And normally what I do is I'll chase after this previous high right there. Okay? I'll chase after that high. But because the market's already got to that high, I'm probably going to say that that target is already been hit, and that the market is probably going to be chasing after this liquidity high right here at 1.0840, 854. Now, I'm going to go ahead and buy. I'm going to buy on the Aussie. There we go. Buying on the Aussie New Zealand dollar. Now, listen here, traders. If you want to get that trade, you're going to make absolutely certain that you're following me in my Telegram channel. All right. Here it is. Here's the trade. See, the trade has just been implemented right there. There it is there, right? So the trade has just been implemented. You can see it popped up right here, and you'll be able to follow that trade. And by the way, traders, I give bonus trades on 3 currency pairs: Aussie New Zealand dollar, pound US dollar, as well as I've given trades on the euro pound as well. So with that being said, traders, there's a bonus trade for today. Enjoy. Have a fantastic weekend. I want to go ahead and thank Cameron once again for bringing me back on the show, Cameron. Really appreciate that. And looking forward to our next battle next week as we once again go ahead and tackle the market and see exactly what we can do with regards to trading opportunities, right? Because at the end of the day, this thing's all about opportunity, right? We're really just looking for opportunity, and sometimes we have the market that offers us better opportunities on some days, and some days we have to be just patient, right? And so I want to make sure that everyone understands, what we do here at Traders Network Club is to help traders to move to the next level. And Cameron's doing an absolute stellar job. And I have to say thank you to our sponsors. Thank you to our sponsors for helping us to be able to get this message out. And so what we want to go ahead and do is just go ahead and show a little love and appreciation to our sponsors, ACAP. Shoot it. All right, fantastic traders. Listen, go to the website, TradersNetworkClub.com. If you're looking for a broker, check out our link, a broker link. Go ahead and sign up with ACAP. Show the love because they are doing an absolute stellar job with what they're doing for traders, but also how they're helping us to be able to help other traders to get more involved in this market and be able to be educated on how things are happening. Also, very important, traders, that if you go to our website, look for the link on the top, the tab on the top. It says the sponsored offers. All right. If you go ahead and click onto the sponsored offers, you can see that we are offering free products to help traders get back on track, get back in the right direction from the get-go by giving them some great offers. We've got some great things that you pay absolutely 0 cent for up to 12 months. You can pay $0 for products that are producing anywhere between 4 to 10% a month, or 5 to 10% a month. Go ahead and check that out. It's really, really good. You guys are going to be excited if you're going to be excited to know that there is zero cost to you, and it's all because of ACAP helping us in sponsoring our members. So, with that being said, traders, thank you for coming in today. Wish you an absolutely awesome weekend. And we'll see everyone back again next week as we want to go ahead and tackle the market and see if we can make some more profit out of these trades. So, Cameron, thanks again for your time. Thank you for bringing me on the show.
Yeah, of course. All right. Well, with that being said, guys, we'll see you guys next Friday. So enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care, and we'll see you guys then.